Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Texas Rangers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Texas, the second baseman, Rougned.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2 now.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Not accepted. The white fielder, number 30. Nomar.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. Ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. One 0 pitches his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slider laid off for a ball. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
We got 3-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. So far on the year, Wisdom brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season.
Ball two.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Odor on his way to second. Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Odor, the runner at second with one away. High pop-up. Votto is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 24, Hunter.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. From the belt, the pitch. Chopper, foul. The 0-1 offering.
Ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Pops this one up. Jeanette is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Texas, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Chaz Rowe is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, they say short and sweet. Well, his last one wasn't so sweet. He only pitched 3 innings, and he and his team are expecting a lot more out of him. They really expect him to go deeper in this one and give himself and the team a chance to win this one.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in, Jesse Winker, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Rowe, former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expect.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
In is Joey Votto now, and they're runners at the corners now. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's
that misses 1-1. Winker on second. Votto on at first with nobody out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Riding into the box, Scooter Gennett entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Go.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball left side. Odor. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Elvis Andrus is currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 8 hits in 25 tries. side at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the 1-1 now to Chu. There he goes. Hard hit ball to second. Quick out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Now batting, Ronald Guzman. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The catcher, number 28, Jet Bandy.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Jet Bandy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Chaz Rowe. And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Guzman over at second. Bandy at first, 1 gone. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get fouled, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike 2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Geronimo shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman, Rupert O'Doyle.
Up next for the Rangers, Rupert O'Doyle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Guzman ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score and the Rangers tie it. It's a 2-2 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping up now, Nomar Mazara. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at Hunter Pence. A 5-tool talent. Yeah, that's right. 5-tool talent. It's an acquired taste the way he goes about getting it done. But bottom line is, Hunter Pence is one of the better players in our game.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Oliver Geronimo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. So 1-1 home. And a bouncing ball foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Sonny Gray, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Reds are down in order. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. Wisdom gets his lead at first, nobody out. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Nope.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
This one's down to third. Jeanette has it for one. On the Votto, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo.
1-0.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Ready with the 2-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 2-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The catcher, Jack.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
1 ball,
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Chaz Rowe. Hit down the third baseline. And a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 0-1 delivery, fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2 and 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3 and 2.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Popped him up. Geronimo waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rangers lead this one 4-2.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's Jose Peraza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Winker.
So striding in, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Votto makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Two out, nobody on. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 4-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rougned Odor as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First offering on its way. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game.
at the
And
plate.
on 0-2, he misses with a
One
fastball.
ball.
I'm pretty
2 strikes.
surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. That misses 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Three and 0 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Mazzara, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Rangers go down quickly there as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Jeanette. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Chris Martin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Chris Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped toward the gap in right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
In there, 2-1. Shot toward right center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. Throw to second, but he's in there as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well.
スマネットさんおはようございます。朝めき朝めきまだ打てないですけどね。洗濯はもう回し終わってあと干すだけなんですけど、雨降ってるからもう風呂場の中に干します。
Now the 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. And the play is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
ボタン連打したら投げないんですよね。
Digging in now, Sonny Gray looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
風呂場の二塁乾燥を使うからね、結構乾きが早いんですよ。
make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to go get some early in the game? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ready with the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
A pause. And the 0-2.
Outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
いや、ピッチャーはまあ人数おるんですけどね、前も言ったように20連戦やってるからね、休みがないから疲れが全然回復しないです。先発がまた、7回、8回ぐらいまで行ってくれたらだいぶマシなんですけど、結構早い回から登板とかもあったからね、どうしても疲労がたまるんですよ。
So stepping in, Hunter Pence will lead things off here for the Rangers to be followed by Elvis Andrus.
休ませたいんですけどね、先発がどうしても持たへんとこがあって。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
今回もだからもう4回もなかったんちゃいますかね、先発は。先発してたピッチャーもね、実は先発ピッチャーじゃないですけど、リリーフピッチャーを先発に回してたからね。
Ready on 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
だからどうしても元のスタミナがないからすぐなくなるんですよ、体力が。
This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the game.
打線はでも最近かなり調子がいいですよね。
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Andrus, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full punch.
Ah, no more. That's
and there's one gone. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight. Again, look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready for another chance? Try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a review performance in that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a living.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
もうだいぶ現役終わってますもんね、勝って。
The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Pence, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is taken for a ball strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
外れてる。完全に1個分外れてるんですけど。うわー、最悪のダブルプレー。あー、鳥鳥さん、ホワイトさんは。お久しぶりです。うわー、1回転してる。
And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in once again, Jesse Winker will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
こんな感じで体力が半分以下なんですよね。
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. In the air, down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Wow.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Now back, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
At the plate, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Lifted down the line and left. Hence on the run. He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Good sinker there. Gets him swinging for the first down.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Swings and misses, throw down. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third.
これもまだまだ余裕でしたね。うわー、もうスタミナがやばい。
He's set the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Line drive to left. Hence will be there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds leave 1. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Guzman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Jet Bandy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And he pops it up back behind second base. Jeanette backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
大丈夫ですよ、大丈夫ですよ。
Francisco Cervelli will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
また表示変わってる。この右下の表示がまた変わってますね。この途中経過の表示が。
Hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 21 driven in.
フィリーズが負けてますよ。
1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4.
これでまたピッチャーを変えんと。
Sean Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Now to the plate, Matt Kemp. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
今のとこはね。でも、打てそうな気はしますけどね。このでも、ヘルメット、広島と同じマークですね。
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head down.
Yes.
On the first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
One away now for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Four is our score as we play the sixth. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Shu has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
チーム見たとき、広島が海外に。なるほどね。確かにそっくりですよね。このマークといい、色といい。関連企業ですかね。なんかつながりがあるんですかね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
もう稼いでるんですね。
Half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
あれ、まだ2アウトやったんですね。
Swing and a line. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
The pitcher, number 50.
Jose Iglesias will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Jose Iglesias.
And that's in there for a strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Weak roller right side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over.
ようやく6回ですね。
6 innings are
うわ、
in the
全
books,
く
all
一緒ですね、こ
square,
れ。
4 to
ヒット
4.
10本ずつ。
Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Zach Duke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Zach.
また左ですやん。
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation,
でも左ピッチャーはほんまに苦手ですね。
especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Comes set and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
カーブ、シンカー、スライダー。
Lifted in the air to center. Kemp on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
カメラアングルが近い。
Settling in now, Nomar Mazara. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
広島じゃないんですけどね。よう似てますけどね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out the bullpen now.
曲がるんやから、かなり厄介です。
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the seventh. Couldn't get his hands
これで
through
もまた
there.
曲が
He's
りが
1-1.
そうでもないです。
The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground for the shortstop, Peraza. And a good high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
これはちょっとチャレンジ
Thought
し
this
まし
might
た。
happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out called on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
やっぱりアウトですね。
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Oh, hard.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Rangers shut down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
しばらくお待ちくださいね。
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A 1-1 home. It's a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, this is foul for the first strike.
Nope.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner. If he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Pitch is popped up. Wisdom in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
やっちゃいましたね、これ。
Asdrubal Cabrera is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 14. Asdrubal Cabrera.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
There's a good slider down here at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Reds are down in order. This game's all tied at 4.
先発星終わりました。
Michael Lorenzen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Michael.
今日もでもなんかね、一日雨らしいんで、
Stepping into the box, Hunter
風呂場の
Pence
中で
will
乾
lead
か
things
しま
off
し
here
た。
for the Rangers to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck.
Hunter Pence.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway.
あ
Strike
あ、
1.
台風来てるんですね。さっきなんか天気予報に書いてましたね。台風がどうもって。お
No offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
お、お、すごいですね。監修39,000。かなり入ってますね。
1-1. Slider that misses below the zone.
Oh, 近いした。
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, Giro, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knee. Fouled off. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And he misses with it ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's set, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kept giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
In now, Ronald Guzman. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 0-1.
Nope,
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead running. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game. That would go a long way to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Stepping in now, Jet Bandy as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. A run, a hit, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers lead it 5-4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat again. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Jesse Chavez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Jesse Chavez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Chavez typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
So coming to the plate, Matt Kemp is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Taken but called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He's outside for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
And misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor is there. Odor gets dirty. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jared Hughes enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 48, Jared Hughes. Now playing center and batting ninth. Number 43, Scott Kepler.
Joey Gallo will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He enters play here at 288, 27 homers, 57 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Outside, 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Set and the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Gallo aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one out. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 home. And he popped him up. Peraza over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They lead it 5-4. Jose Leclerc enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Leading off the inning, Oliver Geronimo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
純坊主さん、おはようございます。
From the stretch, in there for strike one. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back are so good. I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
かなりいい感じですね。
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
確か広島で書いてましたよね、昨日ね。
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be
な
a
んとか
productive
ここ
inning.
で抑えて逃げ切りたいですね。
Staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here.
延長とか行ったらまたピッチャーがえらいことになるんで。
Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and bouncing ball for Elvis at short. And there's one away.
Now
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up here at the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. At the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
これでビシッと抑えてドカンと、このバッターえらい背中曲がってますね。
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
メジャーもまた面白いですよ。えらいくねってますね。くの字になってますね、この人。面白い構え方ですね。ほんまにくの字ですね。
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Count remains 2-2.
おじいちゃん打法。かなりなんか印象残りますよね、このバッター。
2-2 one more time. Swing and a
うわ、
shot
疲れ
toward second.
た。
That's going to get your tying run in scoring position as it ought to be good for extra bases.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of
結構
the
打
bat.
球速かったですよね。
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Peraza. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
あー、ワンアウト二塁。
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball,
な
ball
ん
over
と
the
か
zone. That's ball
逃げ
one.
切りたいですね。
The 1-1. Misses. Ball two.
ああ、もう疲れてる表示が出ましたね。おーっ
2-2
と。
the count.
あ、はーい。ぼちぼち頑張ってください。
2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. One out and a runner on second base. fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing. You think
これはまたやばくなってきましたね。
see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
粘りますね。
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. It's so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Schebler at second with 2 down. Right side, hit hard. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The set and the 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to get a good hack at that pitch.
1-2 now. The Reds down to their last strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game, right down to the end.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4. Final tally. Texas came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sean Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game is 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American
まあ
Ballpark.
でも打線がほんまにね、好調なんで。
The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
先発がちょっとね、今日は序盤に失点しとったから。ここでまたでも追いつかれたんですよね。で、また8回に勝ち越しの犠牲フライですね。まあリアルさではもうちゃいますよね、やっぱりね。ここまでリアルさもないですもんね。さすがソニーですね。最後もこのレフトフライもだいぶ流れとったから、やばかったですけど。なんかもらいましたね。やっぱり、さっきの人怪我してますね。これででも、いい感じで3連勝ですね。4連敗の後の3連勝。残りでもまだもうちょいあるんですよね、これ。あと9連戦ですか。長いですね。ようやく折り返しですよね。まあでもなんとか勝ったから 2.5 ゲーム差ですか。結構やっぱ、そうそう離れないですね。ナショナルリーグとかも結構やっぱ、僅差ですね。面白いですね。あれさあ、じゃあ、ここで終わりますか。はーい。お疲れ様でした。ではでは。 終わります。